Revenue. Quoting again, quote, "We have changed our assumption on this because the majority of Republicans at Congress continue to resist any measure that would raise revenues. Position we believe Congress reinforced by passing the act. Not a moment for anyone to be proud of tonight. It caps a day when markets were recovering from yesterday's 500-point carnage, and new jobless numbers came in mediocre, but better than some expected and many feared. Our expanded financial and political panel joins us shortly. But first, John Chambers, the man behind the decision for the downgrade, head of sovereign ratings at Standard & Poor's. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Why did S&P downgrade the United States credit rating today?
Well, I think there were two reasons. The first reason is the one that you've outlined, being our view of the political settings in the United States have been altered. We've taken them down a notch, taken the rating down a notch. The political brinkmanship we saw over raising the debt ceiling was something that was really beyond our expectations. The U.S. government getting to the last day before they had cash management problems. There are very few governments that separate the budget process from the debt authorization process. We also think more broadly that this debate has shown that although we do have an agreement that will, and we do believe will deliver at least $2.1 trillion of savings over the next decade, it's going to be difficult to get beyond that, at least in the near term, and you do need to get beyond that to get to a point where the debt to GDP ratio is going to stabilize.
So it's interesting, you're saying without a doubt the recent debate, the recent roadblocks in Congress, the tenor, the timing, the tone of the debate had a major impact on this.
Yes, I think that is what put things over the brink. In addition, we have a medium-term fiscal forecast that we see the debt to GDP ratio continuing to rise over the forecast horizon and putting it in a position where it would no longer be compatible with many other AAA ratings.
Already on Twitter, other places, Republicans and Democrats are pointing the fingers at each other, at President Obama, at Congress. Do you blame one side more than the other?
No, I think that there's plenty of blame to go around. This is a problem that's been a long time in the making, well over this administration, the prior administration. It's a matter of the medium and long-term budget position of the United States that needs to be brought under control, not the immediate fiscal position. It's one that centers on entitlements, and it's entitlement reform or having matching revenues to pay for those entitlements that's at the crux of the matter.
What